Hey there, and welcome back to Arlin Plays EarthBound. Last time we finished off Your Sanctuary location, and now it's time to head back and see what good we've done for Threed. So, let's get to it, shall we? Unfortunately, we still have to walk our way back there, but that's okay. It gives me time to talk about something that is coming up. So, I'm sure some of you have gotten a little bit irritated with the periodic reminders of, here, vote for the game that I do next. Well, you people will actually be pleased then, because I'm actually going to be cutting off the voting as of 1 week from now. So, 1 week from the time of this video coming out, that will be the last day that I will accept votes for what I play next. Normally I would have waited until a bit further into this game before I decided to make that decision. On the other hand, since I'm trying to get ahead so that I have content coming out through the entire semester regardless of how busy I get, and indications are that it won't be any less busy than last semester for me, that means I need to figure out what the game that I play after this is, because there's a decent chance that I won't actually have time to record anything. So, that being said, I'll give another reminder probably in another couple of episodes just to, say something about it, but that's how this is going to play out. I figure that way then it will give me a game that I can immediately launch into once I finish off EarthBound. Now, it's entirely possible that because of the fact that I'm exploring the game, it's not actually going to take the entirety of the episodes that I need to get ahead on, but on the other hand, I don't really want to take that risk. There's no real point to drawing it out any further. I mean, you guys have known about this since, I don't know, my last Let's Play, going through Psychonauts. So, at any rate, enough yammering about that. Let's see what we got here. The Armored Frog, which we remember is weak against freeze. And Jeff can just go ahead and shoot through it anyway. There we go. There is a part of me that really does appreciate that the game uses a lot of some real-world stuff to determine what things are weak against. Having cold-blooded creatures be weak against PK freeze works perfectly. That's a fun little design concept called piggybacking. Take something that people already know about and then use it in your game and you have less to teach them. Imagine that. Still, it's not something I would have noticed on previous run-throughs of the game. It's kind of a concept that I've become familiar with more over the last 6 months or so than I otherwise would have, just in designing for work stuff. Okay, that's something interesting that I never really thought about. Apparently you can turn after the encounter has started, or at least it still receives that input. While I do appreciate that the trail of people doesn't immediately mean that you're going to be caught off guard by something that follows you, I do still question it. I don't know. I suppose it's better than the alternative, because I personally would get really irritated if every time that I decided that I wasn't going to face something head-on, it would catch me and get a free attack in. And especially as the game goes on, that becomes more and more dangerous, so in that sense I can definitely appreciate it, even if it doesn't immediately make sense. And look at that, we've already made a difference. Complete lack of enemies. Which, while it doesn't make for interesting viewing, I imagine, it does kind of hammer in the point. Amazing. Of course, I wasn't aware that zombies were made in factories, but that's never really explained. If nothing else, it doesn't seem to be the get bitten by a zombie and you become a zombie thing, which is a little ridiculous in most cases. And look at that! It's no longer 5 o'clock. I never thought it would happen. As you can see, or rather, as you can hear, they even have proper theme music again. Thank you for bringing peace and happiness back to Threed. Thanks! Peace, love! I won't forget you. Won't you come back to Threed sometime? I really didn't think those kids could have saved the town. Who would have ever imagined it? Well, I would, but, I'm biased. Since the leader of the monsters is gone, the ghosts in the tunnel have disappeared. The buses can get through the tunnel now. Well, that's amazing. What the hell are you doing? Alrighty. Okay. You know, I'm kind of curious. There's a part of me that wants to look back over the old videos just to see if these flowers were actually here, or if they just sort of were added for sprucing up after the town has been saved. They probably were here and they just swapped a color palette or something, but I want to go through the desert and onto the big city. I want to see the city and I want to smell like the big city. I'm a real urban type of guy. You have fun smelling disgusting. Thank you. Sweet. You're heroes. That rocks. Oh, I bet it does. So, I do like that they've given you a hint of where to go next just by talking to random people again. Because, I mean, we did have a couple of lapses of that, at least from my playthrough. It may be that I just missed somebody, because, I mean, even I'm not perfect, hard as it may be to believe. I am studying right now, so I can't play with you. Well, that's a shame. Alright, let's see. Okay, that's the advertisement. That hasn't changed. I'm so glad you wiped out the zombies. Let me give you a kiss. Smooch. Tee hee hee, I'm blushing. You are where Paul is standing right there, right? Okay. Visit 3 again. Well, I can see that the buses are running again. This is good. Alright, well, why don't we take the bus to head off to our next destination? Since we now know we need to head over to Forside, or at least it's been recommended. There's not really a reason to it, but it's yet another exploration thing. And actually, didn't I talk to this guy? Oh. We won because of our brains, guts, and togetherness. Wow, what a rush. I'm sorry, sir, you didn't do anything. I thought there was something more to you than just your smile. If there was nothing more to me than just a smile, then I would have been very sad indeed. Zombies and ghosts are not on the loose anymore. Oh yeah, you guys got rid of the monsters. Oops. Yeah, well, you can stop being melodramatic. You know, there is one person that I do want to talk to before we leave, and there's a zombie in this cage. Can I... Huh, apparently I can't talk to it. How they're keeping a ghost locked up is questionable, but alright, I did not remember this. Oh, woo! Alright. So we have a dog. We have another dog. Let's see. I heard that you beat the zombie leader after you got some important info from me. You should at least thank me. Or how about a shoulder massage? Why are you giving me such a dirty look, you brat? Tooey! Yeah, that's right. Because he wasn't enough of a jerk before. He just spit on me because I didn't thank him for ratting out his comrades. After the buses started running again, I decided to come see my boyfriend. I really shouldn't have, though. Whoa, dude! Like, my old girlfriend from Tucson hunted me down, man. I'm totally bummed because I have another girlfriend here in Threed. That's not good. Check him out. I think he's the bee's knees. Oops, I mean way cool. He used to be in a band. I'm just going to leave that one alone, I feel. Alright, let's see. Burp. Oops, now I'll get Belch for a nickname. Crud. Yeah, well, that's your fault. You know what? On second thought, I think I won't take the bus. I'm just gonna walk. Because, you know what? Why the hell not? We're already over here, and I don't feel like walking all the way back so that I can get a ride, even if the music is really cool. And the music does not change, and there are no ghosts. Life is good. Okay, it's a bit longer than I thought it was going to be, but that's alright. And, oh, so there's another little side area here. Okay. Don't think I've ever actually walked through this area. I usually end up just taking the bus. So I guess there would have been an advantage to having walked back for the bus, but that's okay. I can manage. And change of music indicates we are in somewhere else with cacti. Alright. No problem here. Okay. Keep moving? Is that what that's trying to say? Drugs! Yes. Okay, looks like a drug building, you know, drugstore. And a traffic jam. Well, I guess that explains why... Well, why we'll have to explore it all. But, if nothing else, I guess it's a good thing we didn't take the bus then, in one sense. I've heard that a little ways ahead a herd of buffalo is running across the road. I can't move an inch. Thank you, Mr. Exposition. I was going to see my girlfriend in Forsyth. At this rate, I'll be 100 years old by the time I get there. I feel sorry for the guys behind me, but I'm so bent, I'm leaving my car and walking instead. Wow. Welcome to the very end of the world's longest traffic jam. Clearly they haven't been to LA. This traffic jam is taking forever. Man, do I need to go. Well, hide behind a cactus? Oh wait, you were trying to. Oops. Alright, let's check out the drugstore. Hello there, how may I help you? Can I get you anything? Let's see, wet towel or fishing herb. Wet towel is the only new item that we've gotten here. Let's see what he's got first. Mr. Baseball Bat. It'll go with that hat that I already sold. Yes, I'm my new equipment here. Ooh, plus 12 increase. This is good. And to think, we wouldn't need it if we had the T-Rex bat. Deluxe frying pan. Which, why not? Honestly, at this point, I don't really have any reason not to equip it on her. After all, I would like her to do something when I'm not actively using her brain to set people on fire. Coin of Slumber is better, and apparently I don't have enough money because Coin of Slumber is really frickin' expensive. Alright, really shows a balance of... Yeah! $11,000. I see. I guess I should have taken the bus. Alright, well, it's official. When I get to Forsyth, I'm going to be going back for a couple things. And actually, come to think of it, if there's a bus stop outside, I could do it right now. I like this idea. I'll have to take a look. But first, Coin of Slumber. Because as we all know, buying housing is far less important than buying trinkets to protect us from monsters. Yes, you can buy the red ribbon. There we go. Alright, let's see. No, I don't need that. Oh, You see, our beds are royally old and dusty. Well, to be fair, you are in a desert, so I mean, there is that. Aha! There is a bus stop. Good. Due to traffic jams, bus service has been temporarily suspended. I see. So it looks like we're going to have to get to Forsyth first before going back, just because I don't want to make you guys wait while I walk all the way back there. Yes, I know. Dad, I know you don't understand this, but I have been taking breaks every 20 minutes or so. Of course, to be fair, that's that whole save state thing again. Alright, well then, I'm not going to carry all that money around on me, so let's put most of it back. Oh hey, the phone is actually free here. Well, that's cool. That's good. Alright. There we go. Although actually, if I remember correctly, we might want a wet towel. Wet towel or two won't hurt, so I'll just grab $200 and take that, because that's such a tiny amount compared to what I have that it'll work. Here we go, wet towel. Paula, you get to carry it. I'm gonna get one more. Just because sunstroke is annoying, and wet towels are cheap. Now, how they mysteriously stay wet for as long as I'll carry them around is questionable. But it's best not to ask on this one. Yep, saving, just in case. Walking back wouldn't be all that fun. Alright, there we go. Onward. Into the desert. So, I'm not entirely sure what these roads are made out of, but apparently it's cooler here than it is to stand on the sand in the desert. Oh. Shh, don't talk too loud. What do you want? I've got what you need. And of course I wouldn't have them. Game, sometimes you irritate me. On the one hand, it makes sense that, you know, you can't just randomly buy assorted, well, airsoft guns. But, on the other hand, it is really irritating that it's not all in the same place. Especially because I forgot about that, so, you know, would have been nice for me to know beforehand, but alright. Also, that appears to be a mole. Apparently we are not quite strong enough to take on a mole-playing rush without fighting. Never mind that we can kill it before it can do anything. I am kind of curious what the algorithm they use to determine that is. I know it's based on your offense, but... Alright. Give Jeff the zip gun. There we go. It's not much of an upgrade for him, but... Oh wow, bottle rockets are cheap. Alright, well... Can't hurt to have a couple of them. Okay. Whoops. This is what I get for pushing the button too fast. Ugh. Alright. So let's figure out. I know that we need to do some exploration and find another way around. And here we have a tunnel. Welcome! Our paradise exists beneath that hole. Talarama is great and kind, and he knows everything Talarama does. He made us the underground rooms, because apparently he's just that awesome. Okay. Silly music. I like it. Talarama is now fasting and practicing silent meditation. Whoa, is that a... Hang on, I need to go back. I think that was a typo in there. That's the only one I've ever seen. Yeah, meditation. He is also abstaining from anything that would make him sick or smelly too. Please don't bother him. Oh, he isn't saying anything, because he is deep in a meditative trance. Let's try that again. Trance. I can enunciate. Oh god, what the hell is that? A crested buka and its cohort. I'm not liking the look of that Skelpion. We're gonna try to freeze it, because I don't know what else to do. Spy on the buka while we're freezing this Skelpion. Oh, apparently it's very good at that. Alright. Open to hypnosis. That's it? Well, then I guess let's just beat on it. Good job, Paula. Excellent use of that deluxe fry pan I just got you. Okay, so strange freaking creature. I'm wondering what that was based on, or if that was just something they came up with for this. So, now, in theory we could do this super fast, but I'm gonna look around. I'm just a pile of bleached bones. I can't talk. Also, another Skelpion. Surprise! There's more of them in the desert. Mind blown. Alright, so we have some thematically appropriate enemies so far. Although, again, I'm not really sure what the buka is supposed to be, but if nothing else, with the coloration, it still seems to fit in. Plus, well, it wouldn't exactly be the first strange enemy we've come across in this game. I mean, really? Why, hello there. There's a crescent. Alright, let's see. Let's just go ahead and use it, because I know that Ness hasn't been using his powers, so I will just make absolutely sure that everybody is at full. There we go. Alright, we are now nice and relaxed. And of course I accidentally hit the button to fast forward slightly, but nevertheless. There's a double burger inside. Double burger is amazing. And Paula apparently has sunstroke. Awesome. 90 HP, huh? That's pretty freaking good. Alright, let's use one of these wet towels, since that's what they're there for. Sunstroke was cured. Somehow I doubt that's how it actually works. And what are you? I want to find out what you are. The Smiling Sphere. Probably a robot, given the music. Alright, let's just use Thunder... no, let's just bash it for now. Spy on it. Okay, hits pretty freaking hard, but not too bad. Vulnerable to Psi-Fire, open to Hypnosis. Okay. Still, I'm gonna try and use thunder instead. And of course it misses. Which was to be expected, to be fair. Started laughing maniacally, which apparently could have done something to Paula. Oh, it's one of these. Awesome. Note to self, avoid smiling spheres, since they are the self-destructing variety of enemy. Okay, let's heal up Paula, because she needs it. Jeff is probably alright for now. Although, alright, let's see. Hello. We sleep in the desert, so we're often mistaken for corpses, but a corpse doesn't usually wear a bathing suit, right? Hey, stop staring at my tan lines. Go away. Annoying kids? What a group of brats. Scat, you little monsters. Dude, we just looked at you. I mean, chill. Oh wait, you're in a desert. You can't. Alright, that would explain it. Alright, we're gonna chill out by this monkey for a minute here. As sea monkeys live in the sea, desert monkeys live in the desert. I mean desert, not dessert. I am happy there are animals in the desert, aren't you? Yeah, except most of them want to attack me, but otherwise I would be all for it. Alright, we're going to save that other wet towel, because we do have healing, and I think Alpha cures sunstroke. There we go. Unfortunately, we are in fact out of time. So, thank you guys for watching, and join me next time, where I will hopefully make it out of this desert, and maybe go house shopping. See you then.